multiple rooms. We actually saw him throw a Molotov cocktail at one of the properties. He then went into the mansion through another one. He was actually banging at doors, and we could see him again in all black walking around the home. And we were able to learn that Shapiro, First Lady, their 3 children, 2 state troopers, and 22 other individuals were in the home at the time of this arson being committed. We also learned that Balmer had actually hidden within and had surveillance the property before committing those acts. So multiple charges. We've got multiple notes as well that I do want to read off for you. That first charge that we took a look at today involved murder against Governor Josh Shapiro, the second count of terrorism, and other counts of arson and aggravated arson, and multiple counts of aggravated assault on all of those individuals in the home. Again, that's 22 people plus Governor Shapiro himself and 2 state troopers with his family. Now, we also got to hear some notes from Cody Balmer's family. They were actually present in the courthouse. One was actually very emotional as Cody Balmer was being read his rights and a lot of the court proceedings. We got to hear from his family explaining how Cody is a father, a son, a partner. He helps out homeless people relocate. They also shared in that letter that he has helped coach youth football and baseball, and just bringing up his character as someone within the community. And they also did mention that he's had a pretty unstable mental challenge and journey with his mental health, and how because of that fact he actually faced some manic episodes, and the court just did not find that viable as a defense. We did get to hear from a district attorney following the hearings, Fran Chardo, and he explained how on behalf of the Commonwealth, he shared how those defenses weren't strong enough, and how at his age of 38 right now, him looking at a minimum of 25 years and hitting his 60s sounds about right for those threats against the governor and his family at that time. Now, these are just the latest updates that we heard from court. As you can see, there's a lot of jargon and information to get through. There's so many details that I can share with you on what happened in the courthouse. Again, back to the sentiments from his thoughts of his family right now. I want to read you a direct quote from just so some of those sentiments coming from him. He shared how this has just been a massive destruction to all our lives. He shared how his family now stepping out into the public, they feel very dangerous. They feel at danger, excuse me, and how this event now has had an impact on them and the family ahead. So, sound a little jumbled right now, but there's just so many notes to get through that I did want to make sure that we read out that Cody Balmer has pleaded guilty on all accounts. That's the main takeaway from today's court hearing. It was a plea hearing, and given that if he had then went on to say not guilty, then this would have been a completely different conversation. He would have then been asked to understand his rights for a trial ahead and jurors. But him and his defense found themselves guilty of all counts, and the judge, again, then said minimum of 25 years and a maximum of 50 years. Now, he does have some credited time added to that time since he has been at the county prison since April, and that also working out for him at this time. But we do know that this is the latest in this case, and we had, again, been reporting how we had not heard of any updates since April, but now knowing that this is how the court hearing went. Those are the latest updates here in Dauphin County, outside the Dauphin County Courthouse in Harrisburg. Now, we're going to have more information that you can find at CBS21.com. We'll have the full report at noon for our broadcast on air. And of course, you can follow our coverage online, again, at CBS21.com. Again, and also, please leave your comments down below. Let us know how you have been following this case, if you've been interested since the beginning. I know I was there following the arson that Sunday. I remember like it was yesterday. We were there. And I did get to see the property. We got to go to that press conference following that afternoon when Cody Balmer then again brought himself to authorities himself and shared and confessed to his crimes. So at the time to now, this is April to October, we know how much this court case has progressed. So again, take to the comments, let us know your thoughts, and you can find all of our details and reporting at CBS21.com. For CBS 21, I'm Fatima Moien in Harrisburg.